Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. Once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of ours, and this time we have with us Ms. Madhavi Vinayak Godbole. So, Ms. Madhavi is a digital transformation expert focusing on finance transformation with 23 plus years of experience spanning by designing their digital finance platforms and creating value for their move to Oracle EBS and Oracle Cloud with efficiency gained from standardization, automation, enhanced reporting, and financial analytics. She has extensive experience on technology capability, enablement with a specialization in finance operations and transformations and technology strategy for Fortune 500 clients and having global prominence. Madhavi has a professional degree from Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and studied management courses from Harvard Business School. But before we actually start the conversation with her, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Varsha, for having me on Indian Achievers Forum YouTube channel. Thank you.
Okay, so before we actually start the conversation, I'm very keen to know about your idea of choosing this particular profession for yourself.
Yes, certainly. I would like to share from where did I get the idea of joining this industry. It was way back in late 90s when the ERP was still blooming and still, was not that prominent as it is today. One of my ex-bosses promoted me, or rather suggested me to do for ERP training, and then go as and work as a system integrator consultant in the field of finance. So he was my boss in the finance division, and then I tried to find out from my vicinity which is the best way to go ahead. I did find out that Oracle Financial is one of the one more suited for me, and it is a very good product which is going to be used in the future in the country like USA. I soon after that got trained myself. I also was a trainer for a lot of individuals and corporate companies, and then slowly and steadily I got upgraded to different versions of modules, like way back in the very older character version prompts, and then UGI versions, and now with the cloud-based technology. So all throughout, it was completely devoted to ERP, and I'm really grateful to have chosen this field, and which has given me great length and celebrations and a lot of prosperity of by joining this industry and this world. So definitely, and it is also with my knowledge and experience, it has helped a lot of corporates to implement and design to suit their business processes in the field of finance as a business function, and it's immensely helped them in optimization and which we call as a BPR, business process reengineering kind of thing, which is of tremendous cost benefit and efficiency, productivity increases by adapting this great tool of ERP, which is a product used widely among US economy. So certainly that idea which got laid down way back in 90s has helped me throughout these 23 years of my career span to keep me updated and also contribute, as I said.
All right, so life is not a bed of roses for any one of us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also faced certain sort of challenges in your professional role. So, if you can please talk about the challenges and the overcomings for the same.
So I have faced, like any other IT professional, challenges in keeping the skills and the learning progress up to date with trending technologies. For example, when I started, it was a 10.6 version. It was a character version. DOS prompt would open up, and now within 20 years, it's reached to a cloud-based ERP solutions. The constant and rapid learning has become pretty challenging. There are a lot of certifications which makes you more perfect, the learning courses and the path, navigation path, that you have to constantly get yourself updated and upgraded. So it is interesting, but at the same time, there are challenges to keep it up. We should have a tap on what's going on around the world, especially in the Oracle technologies. Of course, reaching out or working on a corporate ladder, going through different types of designations, promoting yourselves, enhancing your skills, uh, contributing to the corporates. All these challenges are ever growing, and but yeah, you enjoy the journey. The pitfalls of all these that come your way, career path. Also, I had, being a woman, I had to keep a personal work life balance, looking after my daughter, and also having my family time, quality time with them, spending time, making sure that the progress and the growing up of my daughter is also at pace, and I'm not missing out on any beautiful and great milestones on family front as well. My particular job also involves a lot of training because I got to be on site with clients, and the training takes a lot of fatigue. It's odd hour training, going to different countries. Like I've traveled across globe for work, and been to countries like Africa at that time. Being part of that was really like you have to be very careful with the economical trends and social, and how these countries are, whether they're safe to travel at that point of time, what is the political situation. Certainly, being a woman, it was very challenging. It's still challenging, but now things have pretty changed. But when I started my career, definitely I had to undergo all these hurdles, or rather, I have to be careful. By God's grace and by my family's support, I could uh, travel for work without any issues so far. And everywhere, every country, every team had a nice welcome, and definitely there was a smooth progress and transition in projects whichever I took over during my career. So certainly, I appreciate understanding the challenges.
Right. So now talking about the future, everyone do plans for their future. So, what further plans are you having for yourself in the upcoming year? So, if you can please talk and share those plans with us as well.
Certainly, Varsha, yeah, talking about future, it certainly excites me and keeps me on toes. So I definitely would like to continue in what I've been doing for so far. I do have a plan with one of my close aide or ex-colleague to start up my own venture in coming future. We are working on that, certainly. Whenever we get a chance, we have a plan to work on that, and it's going to be a venture in ERP, finance, and AI, which is the trending technology coming up. I mean, that takes, like, your own startup and branding yourself. So in that, I'm trying to get more speaker notes or webinars with respect to Oracle technology, their events, their national events, especially in the US. I'm trying to cover up a lot of my niche skills, and we are going to be in a service, X as a service, more forum, and get develop our niche skills and our niche organizational power to have business and also contribute largely, which is what is going to be in the near future. So we're tapping on what the new feature would look like, new emerging technologies which would help them immensely for their productivity, growth, and prospects. Of course, apart from that, I do want to make an social impact, contribute to a lot of projects, which enhances your community well-being. I am working on a lot of organization already from my community to help and reach out to people who are underprivileged and also need some help and guidance. Currently, I'm also immensely working on my mentorship with the young brigade, who needs help in career transformation or a path or a navigation. So I do play a large mentorship role with the young people, the young graduates among them. And also, I would like to continue this forever till so that they get my experience and achievements and success stories to learn about, and of course, some of the challenges that they would face. And the biggest thing is I do want to pursue something a great hobby, which maybe I have not done so far. Maybe like some dancing hobby, and also keep make sure that I am also on top of my fitness. I also work towards my mental health. I take appropriate breaks and enjoy my life. Also, the biggest thing I have planned, of course, like everybody else, there are few countries which I need to travel. I want to travel. They are on my bucket list. And I hope to cover them in next 4 to 5 years. That helps a lot of adventure, understanding different countries' culture. I'm also fond of go to these countries and buy or get those fridge magnets. I have a huge collection, which every day when I wake up in the morning, I can open the fridge. When I open the fridge, I see those on in my home, which makes me feel okay. I had a good time with a lot of travel. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of travel this year.
Great to know, ma'am, and I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours. And now, moving ahead, I was, literally waiting to put forward this question to you, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Global Achievers Award?
Oh yes, certainly. This is a very grateful and humbling achievement. The award coming from Indian Achiever Forum. Definitely, it adds a lot of celebrations to my life and my achievements. The professional achievements I've made so far. It makes me humble. It makes me also responsible towards the young generation, and also my family, my support, and my colleagues who have been part of this great team who has helped me to come this far in this particular ERP world. So definitely, I'm thrilled and happy and grateful to have been considered, and through those meticulous selection criteria of yours and the process, I got the judges have selected me to this particular certificate and trophy, and this kind of media presence definitely makes me really thrilled. I'm happy to share with a lot of people. I have made a lot of putting these links and everywhere so that everybody acknowledges and appreciate what we have done so far. So certainly it's certainly a great feeling. Except I'm just loving this.
Many, many congratulations to you once again. And now, last but surely not the least, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation to become successful in their careers?
Varsha, yeah, I through my mentorship programs also, I do impart the young generation for some do's and don'ts, and they seem to be working and understanding in how to progress slow but steady in your field and career, what you choose to take path for. Like, they need to be focused. Of course, there is a lot of hard work, and they need to focus on their goals, what they're targeting. I always tell the young generation to have short-term goals and long-term goals, which they need to have a clear-cut pathway. Maybe they make a plan, a task, activities they need to do to achieve those. have a SWOT analysis, like what are their strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats, which they themselves know, and they need to acknowledge that and make sure they have a plan in accordance. Apart from that, there should be a desire. Always, I mean, desire to continuous learning. Learning never stops. Development never stops. It's ongoing no matter what age you reach. I would always recommend people to be curious, right? So they need to be very, very curious as to why this happened, what is this, what is new coming up, how can I contribute, how can I, engage myself or relate to that particular thing. Always keep like a constant eye to do, what comes into the future. As well as there is a lot of trend among the young people to have a good they sometimes they ignore their own well-being. So especially, like, I see a lot of young people are facing mental health issues. So I definitely want them to not to lose their mind in what they're in getting their goals. Definitely keep have your relationships working on. I mean, do make sure that you are always surrounded by positive and good people. So that is very, very crucial. I think in today's era, I always tell people, the young people especially, to maintain your relationship, what where you are. And achievements are good. There is a lot of hard work, challenges, but definitely keep yourself humble and make sure that you address the basic your own well-being, especially mental and especially also physical, that they are capable of doing a lot of things regularly. Even if you can't make it to gym, then perhaps you can walk and do pursue some hobby which keeps your metabolism high. Learn, thrive, get your certifications, acknowledge, validate what you're doing, have good mentors in your life, think positive, and then drive towards your goal. Definitely, there is no stopping if you have everything positive with you.
And that's a lovely piece of advice, ma'am. So, thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was great talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors. And may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your time.
Certainly, Varsha, it was a great, great time talking to you. Happy to connect more, and I wish you everybody a good luck and all the achievers of AI Forum. Thank you for having me.